Good morning. My name is Jayola Gabriel. Um, I'm the Nigerian representative for BIC Consultant, and I'm here to do a quick presentation on the DSS as regards the setup or the new setup of the the Center of Excellence. The DSS, NMRDSS, is Nigerian Mineral Resource Decision Support System. It's a system that has been integrated with a lot of data set, available data set, starting from geological data, geochemical data, geophysical data, and socioeconomic data, infrastructural data, metadata, different information, research, publications, published journals, unpublished journals, data from the Mines Inspectorate, data from the MCO, and different other economic data, amongst other data. Now, this system has a robust capacity to be able to engage any form of data set that is available within the complex of the mining sector. It also helps in the interactability of this particular system or data set. Now, in the NMR DSS, it has the front end and it has a back end. The front end is the side where every individual can access through the internet. And the back end is where the Center of Excellence, the members of the Center of Excellence sit to be able to upload new data, give clarifications as regards the accessibility, give approvals, where these data have to be monetized or probably charged, it will be regulated within this particular complex. There are more information within the complex of the backend, which helps the DSS to be robust enough to allow inflow of data and the control that is needed. This particular DSS program is aimed at um, serving as the strong link or interlink between or amongst all different sects of the ministry, meaning the agencies and department. If well managed, it means if all data come from all the resource centers, which is the department and agencies all across the ministry, it will be managed by this center of excellence to be able to give credible information. For example, creating a one-stop shop or a technical backend for the ministry, where when you need particular information, specifics, you can approach this particular program or the DSS or the Center of Excellence, and they are able to use the available information to actually guide and give you good potentiality in the mining sector. Now, this system was created to actually is expandable to be able to include, afford, and allow more inflow of necessary data if properly managed. The storage system is also good enough and open enough to be able to serve for a number of years. In this quick presentation, I'll be discussing on the front end, which is available at the moment on our web portal, miningdecision.minesandsteel.gov.ng /NMRDSS /. So if you look at the screen right now, we have the ship Nigeria and definitely the globe. And then here has been highlighted as where our focus is. It has a pan by the right and some by the left. So by the right, I'm going to start with the layer list. The layer list talking about the geoeconomic data, mineral occurrences done by the NGSA, refer to them, buying centers, mine sites, mining mineral licenses, restricted area, documents, special documents, published documents, unpublished document, topography, road, rails, network, airports, power station, transmission, and district, and what have you. The country at large was, of course, graded as a special data. The geology, faults, the maps available, the high resolution geophysics, for example, which is being done by Excalibur, and the low resolution geophysics, which was already done by Fulgro. The demographs of different areas, which is the social data, talking about the employment, unemployment, literacy level, social data in general can come in here, and which is already available as far as we've gotten. There is the land use, land cover using the Sentinel image, and you have the environmental data. This is still expandable for as much data we're able to lay our hands on, and it's available. But we also have by the background maps. The background maps is reflective of what you want to do and how you want to impose the information you have, maybe from the layers into the background to be able to have a reflection, ranging from the land use or land cover, radiometric data, that is the 10 array images. You have the terrain with labels, TMI, total magnetic intensity. You have the imagery, which works with different shades of interpretation within the complex of your interpretation. Also, we could add more data, which is open to adding more data, maybe from your side. And there are some more data, economic data, URL data, geological data could be added in details. Now, I would like to do a bit of practical demonstration on this place now, which I want to load in some mineral occurrences within this particular state. So the whole of the country, we can see the mineral occurrences data being displayed all across with different notations. So if I want to have a good interpretation of this, for example, I can click to print, and I will print this. While this is going on, I can still keep explaining some other things. We can put the buying centers. You can see all the buying centers. You can get the grid coordinate of this place from this particular cursor, which is moving, interactable, to know exactly where these points are. It's so interactable, you can pick the coordinates, and then you know exactly the types of minerals that is there, showing what is available with this place within this place. You can also have the MCO data, which is showing the different applications that has been done as updated as at this time. So the geological faults also can be observed. Sorry, the faults is also we can see all the licenses that are available within this particular area. So you can see the fault lines all across. So I can take off the mineral mining licenses, and we can see the fault. I can take off the mineral occurrences, and then we see the fault. And then I want to see the geological map. It's showing the different geology within the particular complex and the relationship between the fault. I can put the radiometric data if certain minerals are probably aligned with radiometry, maybe potassium rich or thorium rich, or the general ternary image. So it will reflect what you have within this particular place. The potassium rich, high resolution, this is the available data within this particular complex, which is just being gathered and is still ongoing. And then the whole data is still for the same ternary images, as we can see. So it is interactable. So and on this pane, I can also select specifics like I want it. I can take off the buying centers, and then I select a commodity. Maybe I'll select precious metals all across and take off the faults, and I'll take off the radiometric and also the low resolution radiometric. So these are all the selected precious metals on the screen: gold, platinum, and silver. So when I select this, I can always also select the corridor where I want to work with it. I can select it by state. For example, I select the state and the district that I want to show. It's showing all the states and district. I can add infrastructure. I had an area that I want to work with by selecting. Select the corridor, select by state, the district. Okay, so then I can add an area based on what I want to see. Maybe I want to see all the restricted area within this particular place where or outside the area which I have selected, and it locks in. Okay, so all the restricted area outside this particular region, which I've selected, is shown on the screen, and as we can see. So I can also select more corridors. I can alight and choose other commodities within these particular places, and then it's interactable. And details will be, of course, I learned by this Center of Excellence people who will be able to actually teach and launch this program. So thank you very much. I hope that and I pray that this program takes its ground and is effected with good strength. Thank you.